And I always find it great when a 6-footer is trying to throw the toss, as Trey jumped that route, didn't he? So the Pels start with the basketball on Omen. They'll have it to begin the fourth. 5 on the floor. Collier set up a new career best with 11 assists last game. Trying to get it inside. That's taken away on the deflection. It'll be Daniel Tice tapped away and taken away. That was Keontae George, quick hands. Got a turnover for the Pels. On the run, Collier. And he'll get the layup. See, they're going to the rim, aren't they?
Right. Because you're taking care of and valuing that basketball.
It started 0 for 4. Good look. Keontae George, nobody challenging that three-point shot. Pels settling from the outside, aren't they? The Pels now 0 for 5, 0 for 3 on their triples. Seats are not exactly warm.
See, and this is why Daniel Tice doesn't want to overcommit.
See if it shakes things up. 4 minutes gone by. Collier stays home. They can't miss. 7 of 8 overall, 2 of 3 on their triples. You have 2 days off, and now you're resting. Okay. Long three and another.
This is a young team that they're built like most young teams are.
And they had 54 points in the paint last game. They outscored the Pels points in the paint last game without Walker Kessler.
They're turning this corner every time. They're turning this corner every time.
What a total breakdown defensively. Collier doesn't get the roll. Kessler keeps it alive.
Well, Walker Kessler does.
Yep.
Patty Mills doesn't have to fight this pressure breaking ball up the floor. But you got to take something away.
Well, you can't walk away from a three-point shooter.
You have to take something away.
You need to capitalize. Reverse. Kept alive and picked up by Jeremiah Collier.
That's a great block by McCauley.
But he and Hawk combined to lose the handle. Collier, nobody there. Great pass. And a timeout for the Pels. They're still getting beaten to the punch, aren't they? There's very little resistance, as you saw in a couple of those plays, and it's given away.
And Joe, this is not a high assist team.
Nope.
At all.
How about points off a takeaway? It'll be Carlo with the foul from behind. Patty trying to get some space. Collier on a step through, going to the line, looking at the three-point play. Man. So the Pels missing 2 starters tonight. But don't forget, Markkanen's out, Sexton's out on the bench. 22-point game. Hawk on the handoff. And he got clipped by off the bench. He's got 9 now. Long rebound. Boy, you can't let him take it away from you. You don't want to play catch up to this extent. Murray almost got to it. Collier. And it was a lob, but it's taken away, and a good job by Jordan Hawkins. Trey's got space. Can he burn him? And knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Daniel Tice. At the stripe. He's been there. Collected on the back end of a three-point play. He's already into double figures, and it stays at 10 right now.
And a lot of these threes now are contested.
Right.
They're not as stress-free.
Collier splits a pair. 18-point game. Collier waiting for the pit on the switch, and a good play. Hawk saw it coming.
Going up to Trey.
He's got Trey, and the finish. And CJ's got the loose stop.
And that's why you want System Ball to put the ball on the floor.
Ooh, what kind of pass? It'll be Collier for the layup. Nothing going well tonight. It's Collier on the run, and he gets a layup. It'll be Kessler putting it back. He'll get it. Now Collier deep into the clock. It's going up. Man. Wow, that was a late whistle. (38-16) points in the paint.
But you know the wild thing, Joe? They got 38 points in the paint without a post threat.
Some nights you can't get out of your own way. Easy. Kessler's running the floor, and he's rewarded. And the Pels have really played clean basketball lately. McKiley, he's always had that, hasn't he?
Yep.
Ever since he came in with the Lakers as a draft choice.
Right, guarding the yard one-on-one, forcing a contested shot.
CJ, deep three. I don't think he called bank, but it wasn't going to be short. Isaiah Collier on the crossover. He ran into CJ trying to create the contact, so he didn't get rewarded.
You score here, this brings a timeout. You score here, this brings a timeout.
Trey held up behind his back. Nice play and going to the line on the reach. 17-point game. This is the end of the floor. You get back in it. You got plenty of time. But yeah, we're going to call the foul. So Isaiah Collier is 4 or 5 at the stripe. They've got great balance. He's got 15. See, right now it's 23-11 bench score. The bench has provided a punch.
Because these guys are trying to play downhill.
Too good a look.
Yeah, and that's not the guy you want to. Trey knew it because he raised his hand immediately. Especially when you have a guy that can shoot the ball as well as. That's nice.
Yeah, man.
A lot of contact.
Right, they let it go. 28%. The old line, you know it, AD. Live by the 3, die by the 3.
Good managed by CJ.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like everything else, that's what the Pelicans gave up in the first half. It'll be a mid-range at the end of the shot clock. Good job by Carlo to keep it away from Eubanks.
This is a switch that they're trying to get, so Isaiah Collier can lower his head and play downhill.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Hawk blocked it, and it's out of bounds, going the other way. Good job to hang in there.
Right.
Collier trying to back him down. And blew the opportunity, and now you got a loose ball foul going the other. Patty Mills also applying a pick. Now 5 for Collier. Collier got there and got the roll. He is a downhill guy, a physical guard by Jeremiah. Thought he'd take the layup. I'm old school, though. Collier again.
Collier is just
he's out of control.
Lowering his head and getting to the
right. Isaiah Collier up against Hawk. And Hawk did a good job to stay in front of him, but that's the wrong guy. Off arm. That always works. Patty Mills gets the triple. He's done that his entire career. Yep. Plus 12 so far here in the third. It was required after a very, very slow start tonight. On the run. Good lead, but it couldn't be controlled by Filipowski. Up against DeJounte. And loose stuff. Kessler, second chance. Yep, shot clock violation. It never got the rim. Final 10. You get overtime, or is it going to be a heartbreak? The run, Collier didn't get it. Loose stuff, and we go to overtime. Collier got the switch, wants to get to the hole, and a little bit strong. DeJounte picks it up. Good job by CJ to contest it. Glad he feels that way. CJ's got a crease, he's got contact, and he shoots 2. Not calling the timeout. No foul. Keontae George. And that'll do it. The Pels escape and survive. Battle back from a 25-point deficit and win in overtime.
Wow.